Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A deepfake video call can reduce a human face to a string of 128 numbers in under 200 milliseconds. And according to a report by Resemble.ai, deepfake fraud damage hit $350 million in just a single quarter, Q2 of 2025. Most of that money moved because someone on a video call looked and sounded exactly like the person they claimed to be. If you work in investigations, fraud prevention, or financial compliance, this matters to you right now. Criminals aren't just sending phishing emails anymore. They're running live video calls with real-time face-swapping software, and they're doing it at scale, dozens or even hundreds of calls a day. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how facial geometry math can catch a synthetic face before money leaves the account. And I'll show you why your own eyes and ears are the weakest link in that chain. So how does a 30-second comparison beat a convincing performance? First, you need to understand what's actually happening on the other end of a deepfake video call. The current operational standard isn't a fully computer-generated face. According to reporting by Malwarebytes, scam operations hire real people to sit on camera, then run live face-swapping AI over their actual features. The software adjusts the real person's appearance to match whoever the victim expects to see: a boss, a romantic interest, a banking executive. That means a real human is blinking, breathing, reacting in real time. The AI just changes what their face looks like. And the voice? According to Interpol research covered by the Register, criminals can now build a convincing voice clone from just 10 seconds of reference audio pulled from a social media post or a voicemail greeting. So you've got a real person's body language, a cloned voice, and a swapped face, all running simultaneously on a live call. No wonder people get fooled. That brings us to why traditional verification fails. Our brains are wired to trust faces and voices together. When you see a mouth moving and hear words that match, when you see familiar eyes and hear a familiar tone, your brain integrates all of that sensory input and stamps it real. Even if the synthesis is only 90% convincing, our pattern-matching instincts fill in the gap. The scammer is counting on exactly that shortcut. And the old advice, ask the caller to turn their head sideways to reveal glitches, is becoming less reliable as the AI improves. So what can actually catch the fake? Facial comparison tools use something called Euclidean distance in an embedding space. In plain terms, the software converts a face image into a compact set of 128 numbers, a mathematical fingerprint of that face's geometry. It measures things like the distance between eye corners, the angle of the jaw, the prominence of the cheekbones, the position of the nose bridge. Then it compares those numbers against a reference photo of the person the caller claims to be. If both sets of numbers are close together, small Euclidean distance, it's likely the same person. If the numbers are far apart, it's likely a different person or a synthetic variant. A common threshold sits around 0.6. Below that, probable match. Above it, probable mismatch. According to academic research published through PMC and NCBI, distances between embeddings of the same person are consistently much smaller than distances to any other person. That's not a subjective judgment call. It's geometry. Why can't deepfakes beat this? Because face-swapping AI synthesizes features rather than capturing them from the actual skull underneath. A real human face follows the laws of bone structure and lighting physics across every angle. A synthetic overlay struggles to maintain anatomical precision when the head rotates through multiple positions simultaneously. Those subtle inconsistencies in landmark positioning push the Euclidean distance just high enough to cross the threshold and flag the face as a mismatch. And the speed advantage is enormous. A forensic fingerprint comparison might take an hour. A facial comparison against a reference photo takes about 30 seconds. When a client's finger is hovering over the wire transfer button, that difference in speed is the difference between catching the scam and funding it. According to a survey of roughly 12,000 consumers by Haya, 1 in 4 Americans received a deepfake voice call in the past 12 months. This isn't an edge case anymore. It's a normalized threat touching 25% of consumers. The real shift is this: a victim under emotional pressure can doubt their own eyes. They can second-guess their instincts. But they can't argue with a number that says the face on screen doesn't match the face on file by a Euclidean distance of 0.78, well above the 0.6 threshold. So 3 things to remember. Deepfake video calls use real humans with AI face swaps running in real time, and your brain is built to trust what it sees and hears together. Facial comparison tools convert a face into 128 numbers and measure the mathematical distance between 2 faces. No emotion, no guesswork. If that distance crosses the threshold, the face is flagged as a mismatch, and that flag can stop a wire transfer before money moves. Next time you're on a video call and everything looks right, remember, looking right is exactly what the software was designed to do. The question isn't whether the face looks real. The question is whether the geometry checks out. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.